Good morning, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, my name is Shyla. It is officially week 2 of 2023. I completely let go of all idea of healthy habits that I had for the last 48 hours, because that's what happens sometimes. I knew I was traveling this weekend and that the plan changes and routines change and life changes, so we are back to another tiny little reset, but not in any kind of overcorrecting kind of way. Just like, okay, that was life, that happened, it's all good. I love getting back into a routine and into like my little comfort, safety space. I'm gonna be kind of unpacking my stuff from the weekend. I traveled to the other side of the Netherlands this weekend for a friend's birthday party, and I also had an appointment on Thursday in Eindhoven, actually for wedding stuff. I'm getting some alterations to my dress, which I'm so excited to share with you. Like, I need to brush my hair. Really excited to share with you guys like my journey in this whole wedding process, but I really want to make like a video after the wedding, kind of explaining everything together, like all the steps and the processes. But it's just been like a crazy week. That's my point. It's really interesting to me that in the first week of the new year, when you're in the mentality that I was in, that's like I'm ready to like go and get and like accomplish, even though I am practicing not being attached to outcomes, that so many like kind of curveballs or like things out of the ordinary can happen. I really had a great time the last few days. I am very excited to just taking honestly a really long shower, doing a really nice in-depth skincare, hair care, like just kind of being intentional and putting extra attention and focus on certain aspects of things that make me really kind of feel rejuvenated and prepped for the week.
Brush my teeth up, wash my face, start my day. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs, eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face, throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke from the bacon. Let's go, see the sun shining from the windows. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Drink some water, brush my teeth, get out of bed and I stretch. Bet that my hair is a mess. Look through my clothes for a fit. Anything I do is drip. Feel like a kid when I'm tick-tocking, I still keep it real as it is.
Hello again. It is officially a week later, so life got a little ahead of me again, but it's totally cool. This was definitely an adjustment week this week, and I feel like it's the perfect time to kind of show you the routines that I go back to and kind of get myself into again whenever I am, just kind of trying to establish these routines. Guys, come on. We have guests. Okay, I'm like trying to get my routines established in general again without expecting myself to be at like my 100% like top game, doing all my healthy habits all the time and like expecting myself to be there again as if I haven't just spent the last few months being cozied up under our really big fuzzy fluffy blanket and eating for hours on end watching Christmas movies. Like, that was a thing. And yes, it's the new year, and yes, I have healthy habits and routines that I like to do, but I also just like to ease myself into it. I thought I would tell you, oh my gosh, I'm sitting here and I was gonna be stretching. Let's stretch. Let's get stretch ready. I don't know if you can see me that well. Stretching is so good for you and so underrated. Like, it's something like that I forget to do, and I always make like such a big thing of it in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, I should stretch, as if it's like this huge effort that I need to put in, and really it's not. I invite you to stretch with me, because why not? Honestly, it's so nice just to give yourself a good stretch, okay? Mentally, it might even do just as much for me as it does physically, like just to know that I put in the effort. The biggest piece of advice I can give you when you are establishing any kind of routine is just to like get to know yourself. Just play around with like things that you think might work for you, with the idea that maybe they won't, and just kind of like observe, like be an observer of your own life and your own self and your own likes and dislikes and what's working for you and what's not. I tried so many things, like so many things before I found anything that worked for me. I would just try, like even this matcha latte thing, I tried like so many times to say, oh, I'm gonna have a matcha latte every day. And do I? No, but I do take vitamins and supplements every day. And then I just have a smoothie or matcha latte like when I can. So like when it comes to like these healthy habits and routines, I don't think it's about doing the same exact thing every day all the time. I think it's about really testing, trying things out, figuring out what you like, what you don't, and just kind of having maybe a mental or a physical list that you write down of things that you enjoy. And then when you do have the time and space to do them, that you do them. Something that really helped me manage my expectations with this is the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. The idea prefaces that to reach self-actualization and like to be in this kind of phase where you're like working on your full potential and like doing all these things all the time, you can only give that focus if you're not trying to fill another cup, if you're not needing another need met. It's not to say that you can't be growing and working on these things and doing these healthy habits while you're also trying to get your emotional needs met or something like that, but it does kind of present the idea that it makes sense that we're not able to be working on things or doing things or like moving in that direction all the time, because maybe there's something else that we need more. So it kind of just helped me remember that I don't always need to be doing the same things and moving in the same ways all the time. I need to consistently reevaluate and adjust and figure out what I need and when, so that I can then pick the best thing for myself. When you're like establishing routines and healthy habits, I think that this is a really good way to, number one, manage your expectations of yourself and not like overwhelm yourself with all the perfect things and all the million things that need to be done. But then also it helps you just be honest with yourself about what you maybe can do in that moment. It might help you figure out what the next best move is for you instead of thinking what should be the best move for you. I can say all I want that I want to up my workout from 10 minutes to 15 minutes this week, do this, and maybe that happens, but if there's something else that might take priority over that happening and it directly impacts my mental health, then I would need to reevaluate and readjust and also accept the fact that that might not happen anymore this week. So by going into each week having an ideal, but then also not being attached to that ideal if it doesn't happen, it's really helped me have a little bit more self-compassion when it comes to like building this life and like getting in like to be the ideal version of yourself that you want, that you kind of realize you're always gonna be yourself and different things might happen along the way, and just kind of knowing what next best move and what next best decision is right for you is ultimately the most important thing over any kind of goal or version or anything else that you think you should be. So cool. So I'm just gonna show you guys things that I really like to do so that no matter what happens in the week that I just feel good, aligned, like strong, steady, clear. all of those good things. So this week I got my nails done. I also went to the Eco Plaza. That's kind of like a health food store here in the Netherlands. I just really like to go to. They have really cute stuff, a lot of eco-friendly packaging, and a lot of times just use organic or biological or just really good ingredients in their stuff. So I did also grab quite a few snacks from there just to turn to so that I don't always immediately react on the impulse I have to order takeout. So that was another way that I feel like I kind of supported myself this week. I also kind of decorated the kitchen a little bit more cutesy. I feel like that also just helps my mental health a lot. Like whenever my environment is clean and therapeutic, that like I just feel safe and good and can put my time and attention and focus to other things. So since the new year, Boss and I have been trying HelloFresh and we really love it so far. We get 3 different meals and then do 4 portions each. So Boss and I both get to eat twice from it. We actually just take Sunday night to tag team and prep all of the meals together. That way we can eat together straight away Sunday night with a nice nutritious meal, like already get the week going strong. Then I just pack everything into containers and it's ready to go to bring to work or to reheat at home. For a nighttime routine, I just really try to make sure that I get my skincare and dental care in. And I always like to sit down and reflect and make a little plan for the next day with some sleepy time tea. And I also take some magnesium with that, and then I'm ready for bed. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!